So finally, SEC Gary Gensler defend the new rules, challenging the short sellers about transparency for shorting. And he said, remember the event around GameStop nearly 3 years ago? Gensler said, we have a lot of transparency in the long side. However, let's add the transparency to the short side. The reply for that, the hedge fund said, transparency is bad. Discourages short selling. So this is really the fight that we have to stand for. Because as everybody knows, in the long side, we have transparency. In the short side, no. And the answer is discouraging short seller from shorting. So what do you think about this, guys? This is really crazy because as everybody knows, GameStop, before, we have a huge pump. And we have the huge pump. The first reason, of course, let me show you something really important here. Many stocks get like to the 500 like GameStop, and some stocks go to 1000 and jump really crazy is the float. And here on Venra, we see back in 2021, at the first month of 2021, before the squeeze, the float for GameStop was around the 41 million. And guess what? Right now, if I show you what's the float for GameStop and Venra, you see it here around the 267. So this is really high number. Maybe the price will jump again to the 500. This is low chance, guys. Maybe we're gonna go toward at least the 50, at least the 60 or 100, not the 500. That's why we have to be realistic here, because most of the time, the stocks that jump really crazy, jump like from $10 to 1,000, have really little float. Those are the stocks that we hunt every day on our live streaming. I don't know if you join our live streaming that we do every day, 30 minutes before the market open. And last time we talked about this stock, ICCT, the pharmaceutical company that pumped from here. Let me just show you how much we pump. Almost 200%. And this is low float for this stock, of course. That's why it jumped really crazy in just few days, and we did almost 200%. And of course, we discussed this in our Elite Hunter request, because if you are elite, you can request a chart analysis update after we finish our live streaming. And we did this chart analysis update. We said the $1.83 is the resistance. And of course, after the market closed on Friday, we jumped and hit the second profit taken around the $2.50. And of course, you see it here, we jumped and the market closed. We have our squeeze for this stock. Let me just show you exactly here. Boom, and we jumped. So this is the reaction that happened for many stocks that have low float. So if we go to GameStop, now the float is getting higher, but technically we're still looking good. But right now, we have a fight, as we discussed before, between the short sellers and of course the SEC right now come to our side and saying we need transparency. So this is really important things for GameStop and AMC in order to have some some chance to fight in this unfair market, guys. This is really crazy, because if you don't have you have naked shorting, you have manipulation going on. Even if the stock have the chance to jump up, we have unfair market that make the stock go down. Let's say for AMC went really crazy down, and it was easy for short sellers to short AMC, and we went from the 45 until the $7, right now $6.65. For GameStop, the same time, we went from the 26 until almost the $10. So this is the really good fight that we should have for GameStop in order to have the breakout from the $20.25. And of course, we have to discuss where and when we should have this reaction for GameStop. Before we discuss this, we have a really great announcement, guys. We have 15 free stocks. At Momo, you can win 50 free stocks. And of course, the most important thing here, there is no minimum deposit required to start. So this is even if you don't have enough money to start, you can start even with $10, whatever. There is no minimum deposit required to start and get the 5.1% of cash, which will be invested in your money. So even if you don't trade, or even you don't know how to trade, you just put your money and you get this 5.1%, and you can actually withdraw any time at Momo. So use this opportunity and join Momo with my link in comment section below. So if we go back, GameStop looking interesting because we still holding even after the earnings that we have. We have an important level for this year, as we discussed just technically, over the 1352, and the resistance is still around the 2025. And as we said, after we break this massive resistance that from the short sellers, we're gonna have a breakout and go toward the 27, 35 and 47. So this is the realistic price target for GameStop if we squeeze. As we said before, the float is really high right now. That's why I'm not telling you guys we're gonna go toward let's say the 200 or 500. I wanted GameStop to go even to 1000. However, sometimes if you want something realistically, like everybody want to fly. Yes, everybody. But realistically, we can't fly. That's why we build airplane. The same here with GameStop. So that's why we suggest the realistic price target for GameStop is around 47. And of course, for AMC is right now is if we are really pumped after we jumped from the 754, we have nearly the $30. And for GameStop is around the $50 or around the $47. So we're gonna do major update tomorrow for GameStop and AMC on our live streaming before the market open, 30 minutes. So join us and press the like button and hit the notification button so you never miss this major update for tomorrow. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.